Well, I figured I'd do a little greenhouse update. Some jalapenos are finally starting to go. Some macaroni, some kind of Italian peppers. Some different variety of cucumbers. They're supposed to be good climbers for a greenhouse. Hopefully my replenishment of ghost and orange habaneros are going to finish up. And I purchased those green peppers over there because these had germinated. Well, now they're all starting to germinate. These are all California Wonder Green. And I'm a sucker for suckers. So these are all tomato suckers that I'm growing. And I got more suckers over here growing. And I have no idea what I'm going to do with them because I'm running out of room. Strawberries are doing well. The peppers, I had a mite infestation. I finally got them all dead. But I'm a little worried about this one because I don't see any new sprouts of leaves coming up. But these are starting to pop leaves back up. Even this one's got some tiny little leaves coming up. But the mites are gone. And same with the hot peppers. This is the one that was infested the worst. And I think it had something to do with this mulch I'd got. I've lost like 5 habaneros and combination of habaneros and ghost. I was still struggling with these a little bit. I had some of those little mold spots. I sprayed it with some phosphate or copper, whatever. So hopefully these guys start growing a little bit better. I also tested the pH. The pH was like 4 on these. So I added a little bit of baking soda to water. And I'm hoping that'll help. I'm wondering if that's might have been why they weren't growing so well. I bought a nice pH tester on Amazon. And then I'm trying my hand at some sunflowers. I know they don't like to be transplanted, but I'm going to catch them before they get too tall and root down too low. And get them in the ground. I also planted a whole row of them out by the road. Thought might as well share it with everybody else. And I'm trying to invite some pollinators in the greenhouse here. So I might try to let some of these grow in here. I have a couple shorter varieties. Peas, hit and miss. I've never had good luck with peas. I mean, they are sprouting peas, and I've been planting seeds in sequence, so I got new ones popping up. Some new little ones. And I got pods, and we're picking them. But I think this one's getting too much morning sun in the morning because it beats in that window. And I noticed these are doing a lot better, and there's a huge shade tree up there. And I don't think they get as much morning sun and hardly any afternoon sun. And they seem to be doing better. And I notice over there in the corner where they get hardly any sun, it's doing really well. So, and some more tomato suckers, sweet banana peppers. And then these are just regular tomatoes. They're going to have to be moved. They're about to outgrow the table here. And these are my crazy growing cherry tomato plants. Almost all the suckers you see over there came off of these 4 cherry tomatoes. My wife likes to pick them off and just eat them. So I'm growing lots of cherry tomatoes. A little bit of corn so I can collect the seed. Again, that's probably going to have to go outside just because it's going to get too tall. Struggling with the cantaloupe and the squash a little bit, but I think I got ahead of the squash. And then turmeric. Finally, I got one turmeric to sprout. Lots of ginger starting to sprout. I bought some of this stuff here. I think that'll help with the blooming and all that, I hope. But yeah, the tomatoes are doing really well. It's getting to the point, some of them are wying. And it's hard to know where the sucker is. So I don't know if it's a variety of plant. So, I mean, I'm figuring the ones that are starting to do the blossoms is the main stem. And that's probably a sucker there that I missed and it got too big. Oh, there's another one that I missed. But they seem to be getting really thin. And I don't know if I should break the suckers when the main branch is getting too thin. So I think I'm just going to let the rest of these go. But everything's starting to put out blooms. So assuming we should start seeing some tomatoes here shortly. Everything's on drip irrigation. And I'm using the fertilizer injector that I got from Haas. It's really nice. Can adjust how much fertilizer, the flow rate, and just turn these valves on. And then my next timed, I got it on everything on orbit timer. My next timed watering, I get fertilizer. So I guess have it set on a calendar, and the day before I turn these on, it does its standard 10-minute watering with fertilizer. Then I turn it back off, and then it doesn't get any fertilizer until I turn it back on again. And I'm also trying my hand at some watermelon Congos. As soon as those start popping, I'm gonna get them outside. And then I bought some cotton candy grapes. So I know that's gonna take probably years, but I figured I'd give it a shot. This is my first time using the greenhouse and doing all this. It's really just been for storage, but I figure it's a horrible waste. And so if you see anything you got any advice on I'm doing wrong, like I said, I am a newbie. I'm doing a lot of research. I'm a disabled vet, and this is nice because I can take my time and do things a little bit at a time. And the goal is to keep this machine full and running. It's our Harvest Right Extra Life large freeze dryer. Right now I'm doing some goat's milk for my daughter, and leftover pasta, mac and cheese, beans, and pulled pork that I made for a shindig. We had some family come visit. And I rigged up a watt meter so I can see exactly how much power I'm using when I do freeze dry. But I guess it may not be a greenhouse, it may be a solarium because it's attached to the house. At least that's what I've seen. But I'm just going to call it a greenhouse. Anyway, thanks for watching. God bless. Like I said, if you have any suggestions, I'm open ears, because first time I'm trying to do it right, but I know there's a lot of wisdom out there. Thanks for watching. God bless.